Hey, what's up, everybody? This is ePhoenixM, and this is some more Fallout New Vegas. I know I've been putting this up weekly, bi-weekly, I don't know. I've also started a Mass Effect playthrough, so I've been kind of like switching out between one and the other. So I haven't actually played this in quite a while, even though I've been posting it up fairly regularly. I'll try to post up a little more, but I have unfortunately, not unfortunately, because I need the money, but I have been working a ton, and that means that I don't have nearly as much time to get done with what I need to get done. So, yeah, that is that. Um, so yeah, but I did want to mention just because I've been playing Fallout 3, kind of playthrough that. I've actually have like 4 playthroughs I'm in the middle of: Mass Effect 2, Fallout 3, Fallout New Vegas, which obviously I'm taking you along for the ride with, and Mass Effect, which I also have a playthrough on as well. And anyway, so I'm playing through all 4 of those currently and just kind of switching back and forth between them. But one of the upgrades I really like about this game, and I just kind of went along with the story, but I think one of the reasons they did it like this is was for this reason. It's one of the reasons they didn't have it. This New Vegas wasn't actually affected by the nuclear war or whatever, or Las Vegas, I should say. Anyway, one of the things I love is the color, because holy crap. I mean, holy crap. Fallout 3, just playing that, especially after you play this, it seems like almost depressing, because the color scheme of it is so like gray and dreary, and it's all overcast skies, and there's no blue skies or sunlight and fluffy little clouds. Anyway, and it's kind of nice to actually see colors colors again after playing Fallout 3 for a while. Which I know they meant to do that. That's part of the scheme of it being so desolate and whatnot. But holy crap, it gets kind of old playing it after a while. But yeah, if you're wondering where I'm going over here to Nipton. It is a little town that is going to need some rescuing. Actually, it hasn't had the best of days recently. And anyway, I need to head that way because that's the next stop on my great exodus, or maybe great journey saga into Fallout Vegas and finding out who shot me in the head and getting a little good, good old vengeance on Benny, who shot me in the face. Which I don't know if you knew that his name was Benny, but now you do. His name is Benny, which ironically is not enough is the name of my grandmother. Yeah, so that's fun. But anyway, I actually have some a friend that won't play this game because he does not like well, he does not like insects. So if you guys don't like insects and big, creepy, crawly insects, you probably won't like this game. He actually wanted to play the game, but decided against it because he has kind of a phobia of insects. So, which I thought was kind of interesting. Um, Nothing against it. I'm just saying, everybody had a lot of people have phobias, so it's not a big deal. I'm just saying, but I don't know. On that topic, weirdly enough, maybe I don't know. I I don't really have phobias. I'm not really afraid of heights or small spaces, or I scuba dive, so I'm not afraid of like water, anything like that. I really maybe this is more weird than normal, but I don't really have any phobias, and I don't have allergies or uh, I'm not allergic to anything either. So obviously, I'm a perfect person, and you should revel in my glory. Obviously. Um, so another rather useful tip, I think that you guys, if you do end up playing this game, is well, one useful tip is make sure and use dynamite. It's not as important if you don't have it on a harder difficulty, but if you do have it on a harder difficulty level, make sure that you use dynamite. It's actually quite useful in this game, and the reason why is because on the harder difficulty levels, it's actually very, very powerful. At the beginning of the game, later in the game, it's not that important. You're going to find things that are a lot more useful, more powerful than dynamite, and it is kind of tricky to throw because it is, and it's also rather, as far as distance, and one of the things against it, it doesn't do a very good job of showing you at what distance you actually get hurt by it, which is pretty important, obviously, to know at what distance that it's gonna hurt you. So, it is kind of a tricky thing to use, but it's definitely one of the more powerful weapons. And again, on a not anything, the casual difficulty level, it's actually not that big of a deal at all. Just because, well, it's just not that big of a deal. You have more than enough. Well, you should have, I would think, more than enough gun power in the beginning if you're not running at a heavier difficulty level to deal with most of the early starting creatures. You're not going to run into any death claws or anything like that. So yeah, just helpful hints of the video. Those are quite useful. Another thing, I actually just picked up mines here. Mines, although you can sell them for decent money, which is worth it because they're decent money. But also, they actually have pretty good use if you want to. Let's see here. If you want to use them in the sense of, well, if you have anybody with a melee weapon and just like toss them in front of you while the people are running at you with the melee weapons, it's oh, did not see that little shit thing. It's definitely useful in that sense. Oh yeah. Alright, so and I'm pretty sure I probably mentioned this, but whoa, what the hell just happened? Oh shit, car just gonna blow up. I don't think it does in this one. Oh yeah, it does. Never mind. Watch out for any cars on fire. They like to go boom boom. Which is rather annoying. And I think I need to fast travel real quick. I'm going to steal some more stuff so I can sell it. I'm just going to take everything. I need to fast travel real quick so that I can get the hell out of here because I don't have any stim packs. So that is not cool. Oh, yeah, that's useless. And let's hobby outposts. Alright. The big thing with this game, I've probably mentioned it, I don't know, is scavenging. So just making sure that you have, pick up everything you can that doesn't weigh you down, slow you down, encumber you, and sell everything you have. Unfortunately, this game is, not unfortunately, it's just part of the game. It's just a game dynamically. This game doesn't have, I totally lost my train of thought. My bad, guys. What I mean to say, I suppose, is that, one of the key dynamics of this game is making sure that you do use everything in the game to full benefit, including, well, taking stuff if you can, like those sarsaparilla bottles. But also, one of the useful things is take everything you can that's worthwhile to sell. Most everything in the game, with both this one and Fallout 3, actually have pretty useful uses. Pretty useful uses. but they're really pretty useful. So yeah, it's worth kind of figuring out what what's gonna do you good, basically, as far as that goes. And damn it, they don't have a stim pack. Oh, crap. One of the problems, unfortunately, with not one of the problems again, just one of the dynamics is that this game doesn't have that many. Let's see if I know this one. Well, that many useful healing things. A lot of them aren't that useful outside of stim packs, which makes it, well, rather difficult sometimes to stay alive. So that kind of sucks, but that's alright. Just one more thing to deal with in the game. Alright, guys. Anyway, this is getting to be a kind of long video. Sorry, I probably ended this on a slow note, but anyway, have a good day, guys. I'll bring you with the next video soon. Peace out.